Hey guys, Anya here. We are about to dive into the penultimate episode of The Witcher Season 2, Episode 7. Things have just escalated out of control. Everybody seems to be after Ciri at this point. Lots of different factions are trying to get their hand on her blood, either. And it's just like, and now Yennefer's finally showed back in Geralt's life and has made off with Ciri while he was fighting these soldiers led by the flame mage that we saw, that these mercenaries that he was leading to try to capture her, track down Geralt and get to her. And Yennefer, you know, being entrusted with her because Geralt doesn't really know what Yennefer's deal is at the moment because she's still being very vague about a lot of what's going on with her. Teaches Ciri how to cast a portal, and we have no idea where they portaled to. We learned the series part of a prophecy to basically destroy and recreate the world as a part of some elven vengeance. And for whatever reason, the White Flame wants her. The White Flame is actually coming to Cetra. In light of all this stuff with the elves going on. Yeah, lots of stuff is happening. I don't know where it's all heading, but it's just like got my nerves like at ridiculous heights right now. Especially after the last episode. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and dive into this. If you want to see the full-length reaction, remember it's on Patreon, or if you become a member here on the channel, gets you access as well. You can see my reaction to the entire episode. You just have to have your own footage, sync it up with the time code, and you can watch the entire reaction. It's just one of the ways you can help support us over here, help us work towards expanding some of the types of things that we cover. I would like to try to get into maybe some movie reactions, stuff like that, but you know, that's one of the ways you can help us work towards doing stuff like that if that's something you're interested in. But of course, no, not everybody can do that. A simple way to support the channel, though, is by liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the videos, because it makes the YouTube gods happy. Anyway, guys, let's go ahead and dive into episode 7, Valethmir.
But I learned my lesson about Yennefer and wishes.
Sometimes we assume the worst because we fear to hope. Can I help you?
I need you to open a portal.
Maybe this is one of the locations from her dreams.
You've been here before.
Or that vision.
She took me in. She was kind to me.
Oh.
The battle at Sodden was close. Maybe they fled. Maybe.
Are they burned?
Firefucker.
Oh no, Firefucker. That's his name. That's his name now. Official. Name tag, Firefucker.
Do you think he works for Nilfgaard? What if he's got Geralt? They'll have kept Geralt alive to help track you down. They'll hold him to lure you there. Where? Their nearest outpost. Sintra.
I don't know if she's well-wishing and being honest, or if this is like a bait to encourage Ciri to go to Cetra, to go to the monolith.
Until his feathers are soaked in blood.
Ciri,
I'm not leaving your side. If anything were to happen to you, Geralt would never forgive me. That's right. Bring her.
The fuck is this witch, and what does she want with Ciri? God damn it, man. A blindfolded skull.
You have far too many clothes on. Come back to bed.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, this is the thing?
Your pain is my pain.
We have an unexpected visitor.
Isn't that exactly what she said to Yennefer an episode or two ago? Or a few episodes ago?
Redania must be up to something.
Oh, grand. So we're larding up with pointies who either can't hold their drink or can't follow orders.
I will talk to them.
You are not their commander. She should remember that.
If the elves refuse to serve, let me deal with them. The generals will respect a strong hand. So will Emir.
This is such a sensitive situation.
I've done nothing wrong! Please, my lady!
For fuck's sake!
So lock me up and stop me up and throw away the key. Go fuck yourself. You're fucking with me all together now. not no talent if I shoved it up your Geralt. Fuck it. Remember? And you left me on a mountain. Have you seen these boots? I mean, I pretty much just slid all the way.
God, I love the theme to this show, man.
He's a grump of the First Order, has the social graces of a wild boar.
She's a Fiona. Elegant. Or Luzerne. Powerful and brave.
Wasn't that the last name on that branch that Istrid discovered on Calanthe's branch?
Have you forgotten who brought that child into the world? Who made Sintra safe for the elves?
We're grateful. It's time for us now to add to our numbers, not to die in someone else's war.
Our war is your
Hmm.
We are friends. I value the bond we have at family. Blood. That's the only bond that can't be broken. And that's the one I must protect.
That's not true. You can definitely break a blood bond.
Yes, there are tales of many a strange stomach ailment this spring. All of them coming from up in the mountains, though. Give her my best.
These guys are all so snaky, man. What the fuck?
Woo! Ooh, you could hang portraits off my nipples right now. She was on the run. She'd lost her magic. She was almost tolerable.
Now he's like, fuck, she can't protect Ciri.
She muttered something about forests and mothers and huts, and then she just sort of disappeared.
Turn your back to the forest, hut. She's in league with the Deathless Mother.
The Deathless Mother. That was it, what her name was.
Who is the Deathless Mother, Geralt?
Please tell me.
Volethmir is a demon that feeds on pain. We need to go to Sintra.
Why, what's in Sintra?
Holy shit. Oh, hey.
Come on, boys. The king can wait. We're going on an adventure.
Are they going with?
Don't strain. Trust your power to do the work.
Oh. Oh, wait, did she just pop them on the other side? And the horses. That works out, I guess.
I have always considered you my equal partner, my most trusted confidant. I wish I could prove to you that I'm worthy of the same.
Playing those mind games.
There are those who are obsessed with finding power, and there are those who know their place. You know which one you are, thank gods. You wouldn't have come back here if you didn't.
Really sucked into the drama. I apologize if there's not a lot happening right here. I don't with the commentary.
And now I'm watching Nilfgaard do the same.
Who the fuck is this owl?
Elves are dying because I'm here, spying.
I mean, even if you weren't there, they would still, like, presume there's somebody here to spy.
Tell Dijkstra I'm done.
All right. We'll see if there's any consequences to that.
If we don't, all our heads will be on the...
There were bright spots. Botany, for example. And where else could I have learnt the paralytic qualities of Nightshade?
She's poisoned them all.
Stole the seat of Aiden to which I was entitled. And that taught me whenever a lesson like...
Oh!
Seize it. You must do whatever is required.
Holy shit.
Put this knife in my own eye. and end it all. Amir needs to hear of the treachery I just uncovered, and he needs the general that he trusts most.
Hmm.
So when he arrives tomorrow,
Oh, that was so fucked up. I loved it. The hell?
Trust me, Your Highness, elven spy or not, we are in a strong position, and I have many more irons in the fire.
God damn, man.
And what about Yennefer?
She's had Ciri. I may just have to kill her.
Oh, no, wait, well, you are always so emotional. And it's just yap, yap, yap with you sometimes.
Oh, Yaska, I'm so sad.
Everyone I've known is gone.
And here's the monolith.
Deliver me to the shattered black door.
Oh.
That Major Melatelli's. He knew you. Oh. You led him to us.
You have to come with me. Now. I don't trust you.
Oh no. Fuck. Oh shit.
Get to the horses. Get to the horses now.
At least Yennefer had a change of heart. But like, who connected them? Did Ciri do that to their minds? Did the Hut Witch? And would she have come to that conclusion on her own, or would she have not, unless she got caught? Was it because she got caught that she had her change of heart? Oh! Get him, guys! Holy shit. Oh.
I'm staying with you.
You can't.
Why? Where are you going?
To slay a monster. I'll be with you soon, I promise.
Is he meaning the Hut Witch or Yennefer? Or is he gonna go into Cetra and just fuck some people up? Oh, God.
Ah, the child surprise I've heard. So much like father, like daughter.
Hmm.
Turn your front to me. Hut. Hut.
Oh. I mean, I'm not... She feeds on pain, like he said. But yeah, I mean, they're like back and forth with how things have been going on out there. Like, I just don't know how they wouldn't know or expect something like that to coming. Like, they're just in these places, people's care. Oh, great.
She's gone.
It's always worked.
Unless she's had her fill of pain and desperation.
Frangilla, Francesca, and her. Oh, fuck. God damn it. That was a fucking tense episode, man. It really was. Like, almost all the way through. Just, I love the extent that Geralt will go through to protect Ciri now. Well, like, the entire time. Just like how far he's come from season 1 to now through this bond, this connection with her. And it's way more than what she can do to the world or for the world. It's just because he cares. He's responsible for her. He loves her. And Ciri loves him in return. Like she even said in this, he's the father she never had. And Yennefer realized what she was doing in the end, but like a point I was trying to make earlier is like, whatever happened there that had that mental moment between the two of them as they were approaching the rock, was that provoked by Ciri to gauge Yennefer's intentions? Was that something caused by the rock? Was that something caused by the witch? Because it outed her, whatever it was, and then I'm just wondering, would she have made the same plea to Ciri to leave, to not go through with this, had that not happened? Like, have she not been caught in her lies? I'm just wondering. I'm curious. Because, like Yaskir was saying, like, you know, people have a change of heart. People change. So maybe she won't go through with it. Because, like he was saying, a lot of people, when their backs against the wall, like, they'll act out of desperation. They'll do things they don't want to do things they didn't mean to do. It's survival instinct. And when come face to face with her actions, maybe she won't go through with it. So it's one of those things. It's kind of hard to say. It's like when you're like, are you really sorry, or are you just sorry you got caught kind of situations? So I'm wondering what that ends up being, especially when Geralt showed up with his reinforcements and just the fury and hurt and betrayal in his eyes when he's holding Yennefer there at sword point. It's nuts, man. Vigilforts. I remember him like periodically from season 1, but I don't remember him and Tissaia having much of a relationship, so that was a little surprising to me. But it's been a long time since I've seen season 1. Like, I was in my previous house and all of that stuff, so like it's just like I just don't remember if like how big a part he played. For some reason, I keep remembering in some part of my mind that maybe he had betrayed them or something had happened with him. I don't remember. I don't know. I could just also be just I don't know what I'm remembering. I even watched a recap between the last batch of episodes of this one, to just get a refresher, and that didn't come up either. So I was like, I don't know. Maybe I just misunderstood or misread a situation that involved him in season 1. It involved the Battle of Sodden, so like I don't remember. Tissaia and her attachment to Triss and whatever's going on there, like her being forced into these positions to betray her relationships, to betray her the people under her care. It's just like these political mind games going on. And then you have the dude from Redania who's working with the king there to destabilize everything so that they can get the upper hand on some power. Who hired Dara to go in as the spy, which them being fearful of spies because of all the people that they're letting in causes all these elves to be put under even more pressure, leading to this assassination of the actual elf child baby. And then Frangilla, so afraid of losing her position or power, even goes back to her uncle for help, and then goes back and just like fucks up all the people. That was the best. Yeah, I'd say that's the best scene in the entire episode, was that moment when they all just freeze. And she had drugged their mead with that nightshade. And just the way she just slowly kills them while they all can't do anything. He was like, I can kill you, but you're the favorite general. The White Flame's coming. You're going to tell him about this bullshit and how I stepped up to the plate and cleaned house. You're going to sing my praises. Oh, but all in all, because of the assassination of the baby, because of the loss of Yennefer's power and her sacrifice of that, especially in this moment, the pain of Geralt's own pain, the hurt she inflicted on Geralt was more pain to her too, because she doesn't want to see that. She, as much as she rants and raves about how they hurt each other, like they still obviously care about one another, like deeply. So like when she realizes she's again not only been caught by Ciri, but now been caught in this act of betrayal by Geralt, and the hurt and pain in his eyes, it hurts her. Like Tasaya is saying, and Vigelfortz was saying, your hurt is my hurt, your pain is my pain. And I feel that all the time. I'm like a very empathetic kind of person. Like in many a relationship, like a lot of times somebody else's mood will vastly affect my own. Like even if I've been having a great day, the moment somebody else is having a bad one, like it will, for better or for worse, and it doesn't really help a lot of the situation, it will pull me down into that pain with them. It's almost like, you know, sympathy pains in a way sometimes. And it's just like, cause I'm just very in tune with the surroundings of, and like the energy people give off, not like a metaphysical way, but like you can just kind of get a read on people and their body language, the way they talk and the way they're carrying themselves. And I just like, I deeply care about people in that kind of way. So it just pulls it down. So I definitely relate to that sentiment, though with the way Vigelfortz, whatever, kind of weaponized that in their little back and forth spat. It was definitely like a relationship turning the tables kind of tactic. That didn't really feel all that genuine to me. It was just like, she's obviously hurting. He's obviously betraying her trust by pushing past this, but then he turns things around and makes himself the victim in the situation. So it's like, fuck off. I'm guilty of that. I've done that before in my life. I mean, a lot of people surely have. And like, so that's why I was like, I see what you're doing, man. But all in all, it was a great moment. Like the reunion with Jaskier and Geralt was touching. Oddly enough, I really like seeing them come together, and kind of move forward. The reunion with the dwarves from the dragon episode was also a lot of fun. Seeing them come into play with the whole thing, and we're like, all right, fuck our duties. We're going on an adventure with Geralt. And they showed up and just wrecked shop on these Nilfgaardian soldiers. Oof. Ciri can definitely do some damage. And now this witch is free because we got just enough pain from the 3 people she tricked into coming to her hut to free herself from the Witcher's imprisonment. So now she's there with Ciri. I didn't expect this thing to be like the major player of the whole season, really. The big thing we face off against at the end. Like, there's all these other things at play that are just, maybe I guess they're just setting up, again, continuing the story that's been set up in the first season, where we didn't really conclude any of that. It's just the happenings of the world. And maybe the thing that's, we're seeing more of that build around us. That's going to creep into a climax to pay off maybe in season 3, 4, 5, who knows? However long they drag it out for. With Ciri, the quest for Ciri and all this stuff. I mean, it could come to a head in the next episode. I don't know. But it just seems like this was like the sleeper thing in the background that kind of hijacked the entire story because of Yennefer. So I don't know. It's really interesting the way they kind of set that up. But yeah, what did you guys think of the episode? Are you ready for the finale? We're going to be diving right into that. By the time you see this, I'm going to be going ahead right into it here. But you'll be seeing it, obviously, the day after this video releases, or if you're watching it later, you know, obviously the video will probably be out by then if you're not watching it the day it releases. Anyway, I'm about to get ready to watch the finale. I hope you're ready, and I'll be giving you my thoughts on that. But for now, I want to know your thoughts on this episode, so sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. You can also join the conversation in our Discord about this, any of the other shows we cover here on the channel, movies, TV, whatever. Got a channel for just about everything. Links to that on my socials are down below. And remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction to this, it's over on Patreon, or if you become a member on the channel, gets you access as well. And speaking of, before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, Jason Coleman, Philly Vane, Yori Korskov, Margaret Grace, Mary Bradley, Jeffrey Hale, and various abominations. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. And everybody who's been tuning in and supporting this series. It's got some traction, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad a lot of people have been following along with this one. You know, we're gearing up for our next Netflix series that's going to be coming around the corner once this concludes. You know, we're closing out the year with season 4 of Cobra Kai coming down. So I hope you guys will stick around for that as well. But guys, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.